are here with Patrick Agyemang and Andrew Privett, and we are here to talk about a game that happened on August 25th, 2022. And it was the first and only time I believe you guys played against each other.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's the only one.
So, Andrew, tell me about the game, because you had an assist.
Yeah. So we had Rhode Island come to Happy Valley to open our season, which was my senior year, or both our senior years, of course. I remember tough game, but yeah, I had a goal contribution when I was actually playing in the midfield. Had an assist, and then I think they scored late. I think we gave them a penalty, so they tied it late, and kind of gave us a tough time to start our season. But I think it was a good match in the end.
What do you remember about Pat?
I remember it being like a game that was coming back because I just sprained my ankle that like a couple of days before, or a couple of games before that in the preseason. So I remember getting back, I subbed in, and I remember it was fun. It was a first time I played a really big team like that, and I think it was cool. The atmosphere was cool. But then it wasn't the best memory because I ended up pulling my hamstring in that game. So so I ended up losing. Yeah, it was a big loss of my season from that game. But I mean, it was a good experience still to play in that game.
And did they take you out because of the hamstring?
Yeah, so I tried to push through it, and that was so stupid of me because it just kept getting worse. So I just told them, and I was like, yeah, I can't play no more. And I was just watching the game after I did my part, but yeah, that's how I remember.
So what I know from the stats, because I can only see what the stats tell me, is that there were Rhode had 17 shots versus 3 for Penn State. Was that normal for you guys?
Not really. Not that I recall. I mean, put it that way, I don't remember you guys getting the best of us like that. But I think we were more of a defensive team, I would say. Kind of packing it in maybe. Yeah, I guess we didn't have our best showing. So I guess a tie is. Well, we'll take it.
Yeah, man, I should have scored in that game. I should have scored. It was right before I hurt myself too, which is the thing that pisses me off. I did a little turn, got on my left, and I just dragged it wide. But no, I think it was a cool game. It kind of made us realize it's we're competing against a team that's relatively always in the NCAA tournament, so it was nice. And I think we're just pumped for it, to be fair. It's we don't really play big teams like that, so to be able to do so, I think we were probably more up for it than probably they were.
So what was the rest of the A10 season like for you your senior year?
Yeah, so I was out after that game. I forget how long I was out for, but I think I got back into it later into September because I was August 25th, so I think I got my first game back a couple weeks after that. And then I was just playing on that hamstring. So it wasn't good, but I was able to still do well, individually. The team, we didn't really do that well, but I think I was just trying to, fight as much as I could, as long as I could try to play, and able to do so until the end of the season.
And Andrew, that was your last full year as a midfielder, so, what any other big accomplishments aside from, you got one assist, but I know you got more as the season went on?
Yeah, wasn't the best year stat-wise. I also dealt with a bunch of injuries as I went on. Picked up a couple ankle sprains that with the college season, with it being so compact, they kind of rush you back because they're trying to keep you on the field, and you kind of want to push through because you only get so many chances in the fall to get games and get in front of whoever may be watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a tough year for me as well. As it went on and dealing with injuries, but overall, decent year. But the year before that was much better, for sure.
Same.
And how often do you run into people who you've played before? Is there anybody else on FC who you've been across the pitch from?
Oh, Bender, too many times, way too many times. High school, college, played with him here and there, but mainly against. Indoor even when we were, I don't know, maybe 12, 13. So yeah.
Maryland boys.
Yeah, we're a bit too familiar playing up against each other, but.
Were the Nittany Lions better than Maryland that year?
Yeah, we had their number every year. For the most part. I don't think we ever lost to them actually. So yeah,
Max better about that.
I think Maryland got us before I even came to Penn State, and then ever since he was there, I don't think they ever got us. So we're kind of their Achilles heel, I guess.
Well, and anything else I'm forgetting about your college careers, or the prelude to Charlotte FC?
Yeah, I'm just happy to get drafted. To be fair, I think we can both say that. It's like
for sure.
I feel like in general you kind of stress about like if you've done enough to get the opportunity, and I know like both of us like the year before was probably a better year, but we'd of course want our last year to be our best, but sometimes it don't go like that. So it's just good to be able to get the opportunity, and I think we've taken advantage really well.
Yeah, I think we both kind of had stressful senior years with injuries and not knowing or not hitting that same mark as the year before, and then you kind of go, oh, are people gonna kind of brush you off the table and kind of move on based off that. So I think that can be a bit stressful, but other than that, two good careers in college.
Exactly.
So, and now we're here, so it worked out.
And we just keep going.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all. I appreciate the time today. And again, that was Patrick Agyemang and Andrew Privett with Soccer Sheet today. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.